My therapist doesn't think that I'm a threat. My therapist doesn't think that I'm a stalker or even as unhealthy emotionally as I thought I was. She adamantly discourages me from defending my ex in any way. She says I need to stop defending my abuser. She told me that she believed that a tactic called grooming was used on me. She asked me to do some homework and look into it and try to understand what it is. And I have been. And it's awful. So, in a very small nutshell, grooming is when someone with status and power and a golden reputation seeks out someone who is vulnerable and isolated and lonely, and in secret they develop an uncharacteristically intense relationship with this vulnerable person by showering them with attention and love and getting close to them, creating a dependence so that eventually they can use them to get what they want out of them. In my case, it was intimacy and sex. Of course, there are steps and stages that are used to achieve this, and they vary from person to person in degrees. The more that I understand grooming, the more I learn, the more it hurts, because all signs are pointing to this. There is a lot that I want to discuss with my counselor, a lot that I want to understand better. I have a few questions, so I don't want to speak entirely on how I feel and how it applies to me right now, but I do want to touch on a few things. I found one article that was very interesting to me, so I'm going to read what I found. The article read, "Grooming can feel exhilarating at first. The predator employs attentiveness, sensitivity, empathy," which has false in parentheses, so false empathy and plenty of positive reinforcement to seduce their victim. The predator may provide the victim with material goods or a lifestyle that is glamorous beyond their means. They make the victim feel special and tell them that they're in love with them and that they've never had a connection like this. This is especially appealing to younger, more vulnerable individuals. The victim can be so enthralled or overwhelmed by the attention they are receiving that they ignore red flags about the relationship. The victim finds themselves willingly engaging in inappropriate, illegal, or morally ambiguous activities. Because little by little, the abuser breaks through the victim's natural defenses, gains trust, and manipulates their victim into doing their bidding. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Another article said, "Grooming is a strategy that perpetuates the traumatizing cycle of abuse. It's a crazy-making spell that wreaks havoc on all those who experience it." From what I'm reading, she was the perfect predator, and I was the ideal prey. In any event, I have much more to learn and understand and to cope with. So that's it for now.